Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch the Mighty Nein Season 1, Episode 2. I'm glad to be there for a new episode because I want to understand things, like that's it. The first episode of the Mighty Nein was great, like I appreciated to have the introduction of a new story, but I told you about it, I don't even know what the new characters that we're gonna follow, truly, who they are. Like, I think that I understood that Caleb and Nott, they're gonna be important. Maybe also Lionette, Beauregard, she's gonna be important. Like, for these three characters, okay, but it really disturbed me the fact that we began a campaign, right there, the season of a show, without the group, because into a D&D show, campaign stuff, normally you're beginning with a group, you know that you're gonna have these people for a long time and all, and right there, these three, I think, but what about the others? Where are they? Who are they? Like, I don't know. And even the story itself, I have so many questions about it. Like, we had three people who got hired to steal a beacon from the Kryn people, the Kryn people. These three persons, they stole that beacon. That beacon, it's an artifact, a magical artifact, which is absorbing souls, but it has a religious purpose. They're making ceremonies around it, and they believe, whether it's true or not, that when the soul is getting absorbed, after that you're being reincarnated into something else. That's what I understood. And it's taking all of the souls. At first, I thought that it was just about these two people that we saw at the beginning, but in fact, later, it happened, and out of the dome of the Kryn people, because also the Kryn people, they're living under a dome which is really dark, like they can't handle light. But that was weird, because after that, we saw them making that trap for these three thieves, and they were out there, you know, handling the sun, so I don't know truly what is happening with that. Lionette is investigating on what happened, on these three thieves, what happened with them, the fact that we found dead people right there. In fact, people out there, they're putting all of the blame on the Kryn people, but they don't know in fact truly who stole that artifact from the Kryn people. They just saying it's not us. And we saw that concern also of people, big people, saying it's not us, and maybe in fact it never happened, or no matter what, it's just an excuse to declare a war between our countries. And the king of this place declared, oh, but that's it, let's prepare for war. Being consulted by one particular guy, I can't remember his name, it begins with a K, for what I remember. And that guy, in fact, is the one who hired the three thieves, only one of them died, to steal that artifact. So, in fact, that guy stole this artifact, you know, hired people to steal that artifact for him. Maybe to be able to provoke a war between these people, these communities. Also because he's saying that it's the key to everything, so maybe also for the power that artifact has. We saw that this guy is really obsessed about pain, the fact that you can feel pain or not, you know, when you're touching about something behind the ear, something like that. We saw also that this society, it's really a lot about racist stuff, you know, against the Kryn people, but also against gnomes and stuff like that. And that there is also really something about poor people, elite people. Lionette, she's part of an organization, the Cobalt Soul, the Cobalt something. It made me think of a police system. When maybe it's more like, you know, like she made me think for the what sort of player she is. Maybe in fact she's a monk or something like that, but in fact the organization itself made me think of a police stuff organization. About Lionette, for the informations that I remember, it's the fact that her dad abandoned her, you know, with this group. At least she has no parents anymore. And about Caleb and Nott, Caleb, he did all of that because he wanted to have his cat back for a couple of seconds as a ghost. I don't know what the fuck is happening with that. And Nott, he needs to drink, but I don't know if he is an alcoholic truly, because he doesn't seem to enjoy, in fact, being drunk. And he's not drunk when he's drinking, so I wonder also about what's happening here. And he said to Caleb, when he discovered that Caleb can do magic and can do that with the cat, he said, "Oh, I'm gonna help you just because you can give me my dose of alcohol." But I think that it's because of the fact that he wants for Caleb to use his magic for him also at some point. I remembered things, but I don't have all of the names. I'm trying to connect dots together. I'm trying to make theories, but it's hard. You know the Legend of Vox Machina? For those of you who don't know it, I binge-watched the Legend of Vox Machina. I'm going to put the link somewhere. It was easier to understand, you know, the beginning of it. Mainly because we're beginning with a group, and it's easier, at least for that. I'm gonna stop this intro right now and I'm gonna go for a new episode. Remember that if you want to have my Patreon, and on my Patreon you have the 4 action part, my reactions and my thoughts to the entire episode, if you want. And if you can join me, it can be truly appreciated. I'm a little reactor on both platforms, so each help can be appreciated and truly useful. Okay guys, let's go for this episode. Who are you? The Matrix reference. We don't know you guys. I'm searching, you know, in the episode.
You're scared. That's why you're on the ground. I attacked you, didn't I? Brave man knows how to wait.
Vendron in French.
Narrow your stance. Don't give me so many targets. Remember, control. I'll never be good at this. I'm twice your age. And half
Why
as
do you
fast on a
need
good
to be
day.
good at this?
Then why aren't I able to let... You're a good man, Fjord, and you have the makings of a great captain.
Fjord?
A leader.
Fjord? Fjord?
You just gotta get out of your own way. A leader? The bullies at the orphanage, this crew, that Sabian fellow you're always barking with. You've let lesser men define you. But what do you think, Fjord? Are you a coward? Weak?
You're not pronouncing the
Like
D
they all
at
say
the
you
end, so
are?
only 4. Who found it? Oh wow! It looks wonderful.
Cargo! Take the...
Looks so good. Visually, it looks so good. These waves and all. Oh wow, there is something.
Sabian! Give me a hand!
Sabian? Serbian is not helping. Sabian is a traitor?
What are you...
Intervene!
Captain didn't train you for this, Greenie.
I can't let you do it, Sabian.
You're gonna
kill
die
us
as
all.
well.
And you're gonna stop me? You'll die the way you lived. Pathetic and alone.
I don't understand. If you do that, you're gonna die as well, Sabian.
Useless coward.
What the...
Huh?
Sabian! Captain! Abandon ship!
Yeah. Oh wow, that's the background, you know, of a villain. Okay, you're alive. Huh? Who Who saved you?
Captain?
Oh, the sword.
You saw something in me. Gave me a home, hope, a purpose. I promise I'll be the man you thought I could be.
Okay, so it's not a villain background for you. Huh?
You're my woman, you're my daddy, ocean fantasy.
She forgot about it. Mama? That's your mom?
Baby, who will you be?
Okay, we're clearly in a brothel right there.
I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to paint with you tomorrow, Jester. Lord Sharp has booked the whole chateau for after his spade. Please do not be angry with me. We will repaint the backdrops as soon as he leaves. I can't wait to see your design for the Mermaid Lagoon.
So pretty, it's just...
Is Lady Truff ready for her appointment?
In the enchantment bedroom.
The light scent of horse urine really makes it cozy. 5 stars.
You know we do not have money for a room.
That's some sort of passive-aggressive dig on...
Nine, I'm only saying 2 whiskey bottles is the same price as a room. And you made a choice.
You know, you could sell that thing for all the supplies you need, plus a room. Oh. Wait, is it magic?
Something
Do you
personal
turn
or
into a
something
werewolf
related
if
to
you don't wear
magic?
it?
Nine.
What? Did your mom give it to you?
Ah,
I could not survive without it. That is all.
Are you sure I can't steal us pillows? Or at least a blanket?
It's too risky. Besides, it has been a while since I slept in a bed.
sweet.
Every death, from now until it is recovered, is permanent. That is what is at stake. If the Empire knew even a fraction of its boons and banes.
It does more
If
than
you were
that.
I give you 2 days to prepare your troops to march on the Empire.
Ah, you're
If you
gonna
want to avoid
go
this
at
war,
war.
Essek, find that beacon.
Essek. She's hunting Dunamances, calling them in for questioning. Presumably, whoever stole the beacon plans to use it.
And only a Dunamancer can show them how.
Ah, so you have a
Precisely.
traitor inside. The Dunamancers, it's this religious priests.
I didn't have children in this life. Thought I'd get to it in the next one.
You will, my friend. You will.
I thought about it. If you guys, you are being
Oh, Essek.
reincarnated again
Where's
and
your
again,
mother
you can't make
haven't seen her
kids,
in
you know,
ages.
because they would be too
Oh.
young.
I've been carrying this around for her. Will you do me the honor?
So are
She
you
fancies
selecting
the odd bits
people
of
who
history
can
we
have
find in the
kids?
field.
Come on, beat it. You want to spend the night in shed? No! Let me pass! Welcome to Nicodranus, sir.
And you stole pillows.
You were snoring very loudly.
Wait. Where did you get a pillow?
And all of the rest.
Not. I thought we agreed we were laying low. Did anyone see you?
Of course not. I was quiet as a mouse in slippers. So calm your tits and have a drink. You should really stay hydrated.
Show yourself,
Yeah,
you thieving mongrel! I know you're in there.
Quiet
Not
as a
so
mouse.
discreet.
Fucker's got good air.
I love the fact that you released these horses.
What a generous town.
Hey, you little shits, that's my horse!
And that's how you met.
It is from the ancient cities in Isocross. I found it for you. What did I tell you about the windows?
I needed fresh air, that's all.
I'm trying to keep you safe. You agreed to give me time, to find a cure.
Time pries all things away, Essek.
Ah,
from their
if they
children.
see
We're not
you,
having this conversation
they're
again.
gonna
You know the
denounce the
Queen will
fact that
execute you
you're...
if she discovers you have Typhros. You cannot be so careless.
The Lord of Light grants eternal life to the consecuted, and thus they shall ne'er perish, even in death.
Beacon should be studied, not worshipped. Your Lord of Light is a rock.
You...
Mother? Mother!
Janica? Is that you? Mother.
You had a lover, Janica, who got killed?
When am I? Which life?
It's Essek, Mother.
Okay, that was a memory from another life. So when you're being revived, you don't remember your previous life, in fact? Why being revived in that case?
King Dwendal asks for our help against the Kreen dynasty, the monsters to the east that live in eternal darkness. What is the meaning of this?
Someone making fun of you. Huh?
Find who did this.
Jester?
Mr. Flapdoodle!
That little brat. Get her!
That's so funny!
Traveler, we need to get out of here!
Good job.
Apologies.
Oh, handsome hero, please save me!
This is not what it looks like. Huh?
His arms!
No, I didn't mean to...
Ooh, your magic is so powerful.
I don't have magic.
Now you do.
Please, I don't want to fight you!
Then give up, and maybe I'll let you keep your balls till the execution.
What is happening?
You can fireball, you can disappear.
So this is my room. Oh, that's the Traveler. He's my best friend. But he's also a god, technically. You should totally worship him and stuff. He's super cool. Mama doesn't let me leave the chateau. She'd be super mad if she found out what we did today.
What you did?
Oh my gosh, I'm being so rude. I am Jester Lavore, daughter of the Ruby of the Sea. She's kind of a big deal. What's your name? I bet it's something epic and heroic, just like you.
Yeah. Fjord. Fjord Stone. It's nice to meet you.
Oh no, you're injured.
Huh? Oh, nah. It's nothing.
But I can fix it. The Traveler showed me how. Watch.
Okay.
People dress very strangely.
And she always used, you know, little things to do stuff.
What was on the ship? Did not expect you so soon. The Ruby of the Sea.
I'm not here for her. Where's that blue-skinned devil?
Oh, you know where to look for her.
Jester, what have you done? Lord Sharp is downstairs looking for you.
I didn't do anything, Mama.
Liar.
I'll distract him, give you time to escape.
Escape? Where, Mama?
Far away, Zadash. Remember,
You have to leave your
my old
place.
friend. She will keep you safe.
But Mama, you said I have to stay where I can see the chateau. I always have to see it. You said...
I was wrong. Go, see the world. It deserves you as much as you deserve it.
Mom, that's sad.
Mama, I'm sorry.
Are you gonna be okay? Aren't they gonna be mad at you because you later escaped?
This is Fjord. He's a sea captain, very trustworthy.
Captain Fjord, my daughter is the most precious thing in the world. Can you help her safely to Zadash?
Oh, well, I don't know, ma'am.
I beg you, sir.
Oh wow, you just met the girl and now you're gonna make a promise about keeping her safe.
Sure.
But at the same time, you had a crush on her.
Of course I will. That's a promise.
Directly, you know.
I love you, Mama.
Goodbye, my darling. Go!
Ah, you're afraid of water? Sweet.
I'm sorry I steal so much.
There is nothing to forgive. But next time, let me know when you are sneaking like a mouse, yeah? I will be a lookout. And perhaps
You changed your mind?
did not turn me in.
I may be a goblin, but I'm no rat.
This was a long time ago.
What
Same
did you
sad
do?
eye.
For me, you committed
You
murder.
are better company than a rat.
And you are smarter than you smell. And nicer.
It is a simple spell.
Magic?
Yeah, to talk over a short distance.
Oh, she's gonna die. And then it's gonna be something personal for you to get the beacon back. Edward? Yes, so you...
What are you doing?
They have the beacon, and you went directly here, Essek?
This beacon can clearly do much more than reincarnation. Did not tell me everything.
Of course not. It would
You
take
work
centuries
with
to
them?
explain even the fundamentals.
What magic is it?
Magic is not the correct word. Dunamis is rooted in the cosmos that created the world itself. Gravity.
Dunamis? That's the name of the beacon?
Reality. It is everything you will ever do and could be. Containing every choice you could make. And every choice you already have.
Essek, you're someone bad!
That may work on superstitious
At least you're
ilk,
walking with the
Essek,
bad people here.
but all I see is a mechanism. You must rip it apart and study every cog.
Not that one.
Yes, exactly. That is why we will work nicely together.
I'm very surprised about that. Because you need it for your mom. That was an amazing episode. I think that I preferred this episode than the first one. Because I was less confused watching it, you know. Maybe because we already had the presentation of the main story, the fact that that beacon, Dunamis got stolen. And all of that. And the introduction of the new characters here was in fact easier and well more written than during the first episode. Like really, during the first episode, I had trouble to understand who were the main characters, who I would follow, I needed to remember the name of, and who they would be truly. I was like, okay, maybe Nott and Caleb together, maybe also Lionette, but what about the other ones? And clearly, in fact, it was because of the fact that the other main characters would appear into this second episode. But what I appreciate about how they appeared, they were introduced in this episode, it's the fact that we're beginning with their background. You know, normally, into shows in general, not only into The Legend of Vox Machina, but the characters that are introduced to you through a scene, a particular moment, and it's only later that you know about their backgrounds because you're discovering them through a memory, through suddenly someone from their past appearing and they need to talk about it to reveal who they are truly, what happened to them when they were young and stuff like that. And right there, in fact, I have the impression that we're beginning with their backgrounds. The fact that we met Jester when she is, you know, living her normal life at this brothel with her mom. She's full of imagination, projects, she's creative, she's making a lot of paintings, and she wants to do a lot of different stuff. She wants to intervene also into the political situation, she wants to be into the resistance or something like that. At least she's mocking people, that guy in particular. She's really an interesting character, a really cool character, but see, we're meeting her, living her normal life, having fun into it, and suddenly something is happening which is changing everything, and she's forced to run away. She's lucky because she just met Fjord, and Fjord, it's the same. We're meeting him at the beginning, living his normal life on that ship, being trained by that mentor. They have really that close relationship together, but suddenly there is a storm and someone betraying them and creating an explosion on that ship. I can't remember his name. Sabian? Can't remember his name. I don't understand why he did that explosion suddenly, middle of nowhere, during a storm with a big creature being right there, like, how did you know for sure that you would survive to that? Did you survive, in fact, to that? Because if you did it and then you jumped like that, like, you survived. How did you survive? Why did you do that? Like, I have so many questions about it. But see, it was normal life, training with your mentor, evolving with him and all, and suddenly something is disturbing that, and your mentor died, you're all by yourself. And also, something happened into that ocean, like a big creature monster saved you. Ukotoa? You know me, I have trouble with the names. Give me a break, it's only the second episode. That thing intervened to save you, to save your life, but also stayed with you through the sword and is giving you powers of disappearing and reappearing somewhere else, power of launching fireballs, kind of fireballs, powers also of changing your face, and powers also like strength during the fights. It's something like that. Well, that's gonna be useful to you because now you're all by yourself, you're without your mentor, you're without a crew, so you have to deal with things. And that's gonna be helpful because now also you're with Jester that apparently you had a crush on directly. You fall in love with her already in 1 second. And you just promised to her mother that you would protect her. Together you want to go on that other town because for Jester, she's gonna find a place, a safe place. Her mother told her you have to go there, you're gonna meet an old friend and be safe. But for Fjord, it's about that magic scroll, so maybe he's gonna know what happened to him, who gave him these powers, and what to do with them. Jester also, she has powers. And it's fun because each time that she uses them, it's through a little animal doing stuff for her, you know, a magical hand, but in fact it's animals doing stuff. For now, Jester, she's really naive. I don't know how old she's supposed to be, but she's really naive, acting like a kid, you know, acting like a teenager at least. Okay, for these two, they got reunited and all, and also we had Caleb and Nott meeting really quickly Lionette who changed, you know, her place into this organization, the Cobalt stuff, and who is now going on another mission far away, who got trained as well. And yes, she just saw Nott and Caleb, but really quickly, and she knows that it's because of them that she doesn't have her horse anymore. That's the only thing. Caleb and Nott, they got closer, and thanks to that, Nott confessed that he knows about the reward on Caleb's shoulders, but he's not gonna do anything about it. And we have the introduction of another main character, I think, Essek. I thought that he would be part of the group, you know, at some point, that he would be a main character, you know, for that reason, but in fact, apparently not. He's with the bad guys. I thought that he was mad at the fact that the beacon got stolen because he needs it for his mother. He's hiding his mother, who is sick, because if they would know that she's sick, they would kill her to be sure that she wouldn't contaminate, you know, other people. But they would kill her in front of the beacon, you know, if they would have it, right? So she would be reincarnated on something else. And that reincarnation stuff, I have a lot of questions about it. Also because that guy talked about the fact that he never had a kid and all, and also about the memory that Essek's mom had at some point. Like, not everyone can be reincarnated. Who is choosing who can be reincarnated? And no matter what, if people are getting reincarnated, they can't have kids because at some point, you know, there would be too many inside of this country and they wouldn't have the resources to feed everyone. So who is deciding who can be reincarnated or not? Who is deciding who can have kids or not? What the fuck are you doing with all of these souls inside of the beacon? How, in fact, are they getting out of the beacon to be reincarnated into something? Like, I have many questions about that. And also, okay, you're being reincarnated, but you don't remember your previous life? What is the point in that case to be reincarnated if you can't remember who you were? I have so many questions. And for sure, I have the question about Essek, the fact that, okay, now it makes sense that you appeared suddenly in this castle without being seen, you know, like it was something that you already did before. You went with the ones who stole that beacon, provoking that war between the communities, but also you want to use it for its magical things, and you know more about it, and you want to use it, but for what reason, we don't know. See, I loved this episode a lot. It gave me a lot to think about, and clearly the way that the new characters were introduced, and we already know their backgrounds before, in fact, they're all going to be reunited and be a group. I find that cool. But I still have a lot of questions. Okay, guys, I'm gonna stop this review. Tell me what did you think about it, this episode. Please continue to be careful and respectful with the spoilers, you know, and all of that into the comments. Please be nice with that. And I will see you on another day for new episodes. It's all for you and for me for today, so it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Hey.